Beneath the surface of America's waters, a silent invasion is taking over. This is Hydrilla, an invasive plant so destructive it is linked to the deaths of bald eagles. It can double its mass every 2 weeks, choking everything in its path. This perfect weed spreads across the U.S., costing millions and destroying recreation. How did it get here? What makes it unstoppable? We will break down the science of America's worst aquatic invader. Hydrilla's story didn't start in nature. It began in an aquarium. Introduced via the aquarium trade in the 1950s, it escaped into Florida's waterways. A part of its success is its stealth. In early stages, it looks almost identical to harmless native plants, earning it the name the Invisible Menace. But its real power is its three-pronged reproduction. It uses fragmentation, winter buds, called turions, and underground tubers to multiply. First, simple fragmentation. A boat propeller or current breaks off a piece. A fragment just 1 inch long can float away, sink, and grow a new plant. Then, it creates survival pods. Turions are dormant buds on the stem that break off. Tubers grow in the sediment below, acting as a hidden reserve. With a built-in army of clones ready to deploy, how does Hydrilla guarantee it wins the fight against native plants for resources? It has biological advantages. First, it grows in near darkness, needing only 1% of sunlight to sprout on the lakebed before native plants get any light. Second, it uses a carbon source most plants cannot. By pulling bicarbonate from water, it alters the chemistry, making it less hospitable for its competition. Third, it's adaptable. A growing tolerance for brackish water means it is now a threat to coastal rivers and estuaries, expanding its reach. But its ultimate survival tool is hidden in the mud. Those tubers can remain dormant for a decade. You can clear a lake, and years later, they can resprout. This combination of reproduction and competitive advantages makes it an unstoppable grower. So what actually happens when one plant takes over an entire lake? The first thing that happens is the lights go out. Hydrilla forms incredibly dense mats on and below the surface, blocking sunlight from reaching anything below. Native plants, the foundation of the aquatic food web, are starved of light. They wither and die, leaving only a monoculture of Hydrilla. This dense mat also suffocates the water. At night, the plant mass consumes oxygen, causing dissolved oxygen levels to plummet and leading to massive fish kills. An ecosystem choked of light and oxygen is a disaster. But Hydrilla's physical takeover creates problems that extend far beyond the natural shoreline. The damage becomes mechanical. These thick stands clog irrigation canals, hydroelectric dam intakes, and pipes for municipal water systems. This leads to huge economic costs. You cannot boat, fish, or swim in a lake choked with Hydrilla, which crushes local tourism and lowers property values. And the problem is not contained. Once considered a southern issue, it is moving north, with recent discoveries in states like Michigan and Rhode Island. If it's so destructive, why can't we just get rid of it? The answer reveals a frustrating paradox in how we try to fight back. Fighting it is incredibly complex. Recall how it spreads by fragmentation? Using mechanical harvesters is like mowing a lawn that replants itself with every cut. Chemical options are also failing. Some Hydrilla populations have developed resistance to common herbicides, forcing managers to use higher, more costly doses. And even if you succeed with chemicals or harvesting, the dormant tubers remain. They will just wait in the sediment for years to restart the entire invasion. This brings us back to the most shocking consequence of this invasion. Back to the bald eagles. How can a simple plant kill the nation's top avian predator? The connection is a sinister chain reaction. The dense Hydrilla mats create the perfect home for a specific type of toxic blue-green algae to grow on its leaves. Waterfowl, like coots, eat the Hydrilla and ingest this toxin. The birds become sick and disoriented, which makes them easy prey for bald eagles. When the eagle eats the coot, it gets a fatal dose of the neurotoxin, causing a deadly brain disease. Hydrilla cultivates a poison that kills at the top of the food web. With its multi-pronged reproduction, biological advantages, and devastating ripple effects, Hydrilla is the perfect invasive species, reshaping ecosystems. It arrived through human action and continues to spread by human activity. Fragments clinging to boat trailers and fishing gear are its main transport. This makes prevention our most important weapon. The Clean Drain Dry initiative is vital. Cleaning equipment before leaving a water body stops the spread. Understanding this threat is the first step to fighting it. Learn its distribution at Hydrilla.org and be vigilant. The health of our waters depends on it.